Harmony, it's, I think, the values that he likes to instill.
He worked himself day and night.
He was always very kind. He was very patient.
He was a very humble person.
He himself is loyal to his friends and his employees.
Born in 1918 in Ansi, in the Fujian province of China, Tan Sri Lim Go Tong grew up in a family that epitomized traditional Chinese values. In 1937, 19-year-old Lim set sail for Malaya, carrying just $175, hoping to find a better life for him and his family back in China. He had a successful career in various fields and eventually ventured into the construction business. He met the love of his life, Lee Kim Hua, whom he married in 1944. Together they had 6 children and 19 grandchildren. When Lim had the idea of building a hill resort that was closer to Kuala Lumpur, he identified a piece of land in Genting, Sumpa. The unprecedented plan was soon in motion. But it was not an easy task. Thanks to his determination and perseverance, his vision was finally realized on the 8th of May 1971, when Genting Highlands officially welcomed its first visitors. The project was the first of its kind in Malaysia, and people from across the country flocked to see this marvel that many thought could not be accomplished. Since then, Genting has grown tremendously and diversified into various businesses. All these because of one man's daring dream and vision.
The favorite memories would obviously be to work alongside him and to learn how to do things simplistically, as well as being very hands-on.
Tan Sri Lim was gifted with a great business mind, with strategic thinking. He was a very hardworking man with great determination and focus.
He was very patient, very punctual, and also very hardworking.
He worked himself day and night. That he passed it down to the staff. There was hardly any Sunday for them because there was no Sunday for him.
His values, hard work, perseverance, loyalty, dedication, persistence, all these are all noble values.
My grandfather coming in from China, he actually had very traditional values. He always used to place an emphasis on education, and he always said, "Kan nek tok chi."
The values that he has impacted on me. The first one, namely, is hard work. He works literally almost 24/7. Harmony, it's the second values that he likes to instill in me and in the family especially. When one practices harmony, you make the workplace also harmonious. And that means that teamwork can be effective. The one that to me is more important is that he preaches and practices honesty. Honesty with integrity. It's something that has become very beneficial and useful to my current responsibilities.
The things also characteristic that I remember about my grandfather was that he was always very kind.
When I had my angioplasty, he was there right from the first moment, And then when 4 years later I had my second heart operation, the moment I opened my eyes, he was again there. You don't get many bosses like that, you see.
When my baby boy was 3 months old and had undergone a major surgery, Tan Sri Lim was kind enough to visit the ICU to make sure that everything was all right.
I think he was a strong believer in this, in giving back.
That is why you find in Genting, people carry on for 20, 30, even 40 plus years working for the company, is it? Because he takes care of them.
I've learned a great deal from Tan Sri Lim, not only about business, but also about life in general.
I was privileged to have worked with, to me, two of the greatest men in the country. One was Tunku Abdul Rahman, and next was Tan Sri Lim Gotong.
My father has constantly reminded me that leadership is the number one thing one needs to practice, in that there can only be one leader at the top of the pyramid.
One of the best legacies left behind is a first-class management. It's a professional management. It's not a family company management. He's made sure that his successor also is imbued with this values. So that, I think, is a certain guarantee towards continuity of the company.
I must say, being what and where I am today, I would credit him with whatever good that I have done. I hope that I would not fail them in both their expectations and their legacy. This year, it's been 10 years to the founder's passing. I think it's time that we start to remember the founder.
Tan Sri Lim Gotong lived by certain standards and high moral values. He touched and changed the lives of the people around him by inculcating strong values into his business operations. Hard work, honesty, harmony, loyalty, compassion.
Kadu mau kaya, pasti mau kuat kerja. Mau kuat aja, tu pasti mau pakai tu punya otak. 你一定要用你的头脑，用你的头脑了后，你需要做一项物件，专心落去做嘅成功。
The story of Tan Sri Lim Gotong and Genting is the story of one pioneering figure who daringly pursued a vision. He toiled to achieve it, seized opportunities, took calculated risks, and managed success. This is the legacy of Tan Sri Lim Gotong.